Alright, everybody, I think we should be good to be live. Welcome back to Pokemon Scarlet and or Violet, depending on which version you're playing. And today, we have 7-star Kommo raids getting lined up in 15 minutes. Just gonna start early today, for no real reason. Other than maybe if somebody needs some help with something. I haven't looked at what the Kommo-o has for its set, as I never look it up beforehand. I like to figure it out on the fly, so that I can react in real time. But, since it's going to be a Tera fighting Kommo-o, Ghost seems really good, because you can not take damage from that. That is a thing that I would like to do. Not take damage from the fighting type moves. Did you see they updating Pokéclicker? I did not, and that is because I am not gonna be playing Pokéclicker again. Oh, it is going to be in 14 minutes. Terrifying Kommo. I think what Kommo is going to have is... Oh, you know what I just thought about? I thought about Iron Defense Body Press being a thing. Body Press might be a thing for this one. They haven't done a Body Press Tera raid, I don't think, yet. And if they were going to do one, I think it would be Kommo-o. Originally, when I saw Kommo-o 7-star Tera raid, I was thinking, like, Dragon type move, Fighting type move, Flash Cannon, Poison Jab, and then the Dragon type move and fight. Like, I thought mixed attacker, but now I am leaning more so in the direction of Body Press Mon. What are my outbreaks like today? No outbreaks. Okay, there's not a dragon, a lion. Very similar, but also different. Oh, I actually need this. Wait. I can't remember if I need that or not, but I'm gonna disregard it for now. If anybody would like an Orthworm, I still have Orthworms left over from the last Tera raid, and they're pretty good. Hello, Antonio C342. How you doing? Good to see ya. Maybe let's kill some time by seeing what this fire Tera raid is. Just this 6-star. Get warmed up. Literally, because it's a fire type. It's a Frostmoth. That should be pretty easy to beat with a water type, unless the Frostmoth has freeze dry. You need... Oh, I can't change your item here. In that case, I'm going to bring... Do I have a rock offense mon? I don't think so. Let me change... What are you doing in the box? Somebody else has got to have a Shell Bell. Why do none... Oh, you have the Shell Bell. Alright. We're gonna switch these temporarily. Hi, Ushku. How you doing? And also, hello, Ivan Chiang. How you doing? What was today's Pokemon news? Oh, that's right. There's gonna be the Dynamax, Latios and Latias. Which I think is also like the first dragon. I'll be joining you soon. I'm currently very addicted to this game I got on the Switch yesterday called TCG Card Market Simulator. I've seen that one. It's been a while, but I've seen that one, yeah. It's kind of like the supermarket simulator where you just run the store. Chill vibes, chill vibes. I want to say that was like almost a year ago, I feel like Supermarket Simulator got popular. And then TCG Card Simulator was like a month afterwards. In that vein of games. I'm hatching some Stantler. We'll check Kommo-o's moveset after. Well, we've got 8 minutes until it happens. Which will probably be maybe how long it takes for me to go through this Frostmoth, depending on if the Frostmoth has freeze dry or not. So good. I think it's technically a knockoff version of the one on Steam, but the only difference on the Switch is the quality, honestly. Oh, I didn't ready up. Oh well. Salamence, eat the sheep. Eating the sheep gave Salamence a little bit of indigestion. Alright, I'm just gonna full send this one. Frostmoth is Ice Scale, so it's better to use a physical attacker. It might have Ice Scales. It could be the other ability. Hi, Slight Belly Full, how you doing? That's probably Ice Scales. Confuse. There we go. Hi Bacon King, how you doing? What type is the raid we're doing today? Today we are doing Tera fighting Kommo-o, which I have half convinced myself will have Iron Defense and Body Press. It's possible I think they're either going to make it Iron Defense Body Pressed, or they're going to make it mixed. With like Aura Sphere, Dragon Claw, Flash Cannon, Poison Jab. I'm ordering everyone. You have less than 5 minutes to do whatever you want. Well, we'll see how that works out. Oh, don't spit F drop me. That would really stink. And please be confused again. That was great when that happened before. Frostmoth needs to die within 5 minutes. I mean, it's not that important. We're just goofing around. I don't really need to beat the Frostmoth. I'm just killing time, doing nothing. It's not like I need Fire Tera Shards or a good IV Frostmoth for anything anytime soon. Hello, Rust Marmot. How you doing? Be confused. Or keep just clicking Snowscape, that also works. Notified my stat changes. Oh, notifying my ability is actually not super phenomenal. I need to nurse my damage output for this turn. Have I gotten the spit F drop? No. Kommo-o definitely gonna have Flash Cannon / Poison Jab, otherwise Fairy resists both its stabs, and they won't allow a Fairy to run away freely. That's probably true. Fairy would check it pretty good. You have 1 minute to break the shield. I can just back out, don't worry. Gotta refresh anyways. I am weary of Clangorous Soul. I don't think they're going to give it Clangorous Soul, because Clangorous Soul will work based on its entire HP. And they don't probably want to give us 25% of the Kommo-o's health right away, or whatever Clangorous Soul. Is Clangorous Soul a third or a fourth? I can't remember. I'm sure somebody will correct me here in a second. Why am I looking like I did something correct? Got any strategy when the 7-star raid appears? Nope, we're gonna see what works. And we're gonna do it on the fly. And we'll see what happens. As we always do it. I mean, we do have Tera main. Who's not that one. Oh, let me get rid of that battle team from yesterday. Or not yesterday, the other day. I mean, Fluttermane, if it has Flash Cannon, it will be not stab, and Fluttermane is still super special bulky. So I think Poison Jab would do more, even though it's only neutral into Fluttermane. But Fluttermane moveset with Calm Mind Draining Kiss seems pretty fire. Let me preemptively change this Fluttermane's Tera, from Moonblast to Draining Kiss. Where do I get Draining Kiss? Why do I not have Draining Kiss? Draining Kiss. And Shadow Ball's kind of pointless. Maybe put Tauntaun just for fun. Alright, now let's connect again. And check Pokeportal news. I'm trying to Ghost type. I think Ghost types are going to be a safe bet. But we'll see. It's possible this thing could have, like, Throat Chop for whatever weird reason or something like that. Well, the Fire Terror Raid disappeared, so that means we did something right. Let me grab Tera Man and put it in the front of the party. Depending on the set, Fluttermane might have to become a Terra Stellar Fluttermane. Especially Poison Jab hurts. Well, we'll see what it has. If I see a lot of offensive mons, I'll probably swap to Clefairy. Even though Aura Sphere would hurt Clefairy a lot. Actually, maybe not. Maybe Clefable if it's going to do a lot of stat boosting. Clefable's also online. So, I don't have to worry about making another fairy if Fluttermane doesn't work out. Close Combat, Dragonclaw, Ironhead, and Boom Burst. Really? That is kind of what I expected. They did make it mixed. But not in the way I thought they would. So Fluttermane probably should not come here. Let us instead bring... I wonder if it's just gonna click Ironhead and if PP can take it enough. Close combat? Really? Let's bring Clefairy. We'll take super effective Ironhead, but we can lower its attack with Charm. Yes, just use Ditto to check. I don't know about that one, Chief. You're gonna hurt from that Dragonclaw. And they chose Soundproof. All right. I mean, I think all three of the abilities were equally viable. Oh, unfortunately, you didn't ready up. It looked like there was only two of us there. I would like to do this with 4. Starting with Clanger's Soul is also weird. Did they change this one specifically so that the HP percentages worked differently? Or does it really just cut itself down a quarter of its HP immediately? Would a Mirror Herb be good in that case? Yeah, Mirror Herb for the one-time defense boost I could definitely see. To be able to try and take an attack. Oh, somebody needs to check their area news. Get updated on the latest version. The Pokeportal news. Mixed attacker? I mean, that's what they're saying. Many people are saying this, as in one person, so far at least. Go in with Gengar. I mean, I think Gengar is going to take a lot of dragon damage, but it's worth a shot. You got Haze. A fast Haze would be nice. Actually, I might pick... It might be time for good old our friend Dwayne here. If no Aura Sphere. And I can acupressure the Slowbro. Wait, what was my... Hold on. What was my Quillfish set? Oh, I don't want to have Haze. Why do I have Haze? What was I using this for that I need Haze? I want Haze. We're gonna change back to Clefairy, and then when Clefairy inevitably dies to the +1 Iron Head, we're gonna switch back to Quillfish. Yo, if we had a Psychic Ghost, it would still take a lot of Dragon-type damage, but if you had a Psychic Ghost with Misty Terrain, then you'd be in a really good spot. Oh, one person readied up, so we're good. Yeah, Antonio, I think you need to check your Pokeportal news so that you're on the Kommo-o time. Alright, what is our... It's Umbreon. Alright, I'm not going to move immediately. I'm going to Friend Guard for the other two so that they can maybe get off a stat drop. It does, in fact, Clinker Soul, but then what happens? Does HP go all the way down? No, they changed it so it's not HP percent of the entire HP. How interesting. Tera Shield, and this will go quicken them iron defenses. Burst is now going to do more damage. That was a lot. We are kind of just sitting here waiting for the Slowbro to get off its Tera. It is in fact Tera Psychic, so that's good. Almost half a life bar for Terra Shield. Yeah, I thought that looked kind of big. Okay, so Playing Scales is a mid-turn move. Nullifies stat changes and abilities. Oh, we lost my Melodic. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm just gonna write it out. Hopefully, it goes for life too. Okay. I'm gonna reflect for everybody. So my Melodic can keep life doing. Let's back up. I like the Boom Burst did progressively more, but I think that's just my imagination. Oh, the Slowbro died. Okay. In that case, we might as well just kill each other because we're not getting past the Tera raid. Bingar can't learn Misty Terrain, but I have a fairy move in him, so someone wants to bring something with Misty Terrain, and that will help a lot. Well, Misty Terrain doesn't boost the damage of fairy type moves, it just halves the power of dragon type moves. Boomers is a bit of a pain. Barry, how did you live that? I'm not exactly sure. Fighting Dragon, Steel, and normal can't hit Steel Ghost. We don't have one of those, though, do we? We don't have Aegislash. Who's the other one? I swear there's another one. Oh, Cashman, Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash absolutely slaps this thing up every day of the week. I don't have a Tera raid Johnny Cash, though. Let's put Tera main back where we found it. Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me, so help me. I have a lot of Johnny Cashes, though. Like, it can't touch Johnny Cash. The best it can do is Dragon Claw. What would Johnny Cash do against the... Like, Psyshock is a thing? Gotta add Skitter Smack to we can Boom Burst? That would be handy. Um, Johnny Cash, did I actually give you... No, I did not give you anything cool. I want to use my other... Where's my other Johnny Cash? Is it in here? Let me search, it'll be faster. Oh, this is the one that I trained. Oh, Dazzling Gleam. That's also an option. Yeah, Nasty Plot Dazzling Gleam doesn't seem so bad right now. I did train you in that, though. Do I have another... What about you, Johnny Cash? Do you want... You even have Psyshock. Do I make a Johnny Cash Tera? I said Tera again. Darn it. What? Full HP, full Spatak, Goldango? I mean, it's not terrible. You're no good attack, Goldango. I feel like I should save you for something. You do have a good nature. Ah, there's always future Goldangos. It was a little 36 though. Alright, we're gonna make this Goldango cracked. HP. Attack. HP. Attack. And 6 defense, technically 4. The other 2 doesn't matter. Your nature was fine. Let's go give you some IVs. I only asked if someone said to have Misty Terrain, but it's pointless. Then people need to be more clear on what's important. Well, Misty Terrain is not pointless. By any means. And I'm the one who said it. Misty Terrain would be helpful to nerf the damage from Dragon Claw. If you're a ghost type, then you know, you can be any ghost type with Misty Terrain and then negate... Why did I come over here? And negate the 2 stabs that way. You are going to get bottle capped because I don't want to change your check. Now let's fly over to Medali. And we're going to do the thing that you do in Medali, which is changing your Tera. And we're going to make this Goldango's Tera. Stellar. And let's see, IVs, nature, EVs, Tera. I just need... Goldango gets recover, right? And he moves. Let's do this more Nasty Plant. And then... what else do I get for free? Not a lot. Substitute... maybe helps. Even though sound-based moves exist. As long as it's not doing more than 25% of my health with a move, then I benefit from the substitute. Metal Sound is also kind of... no, it's soundproof. Can't do that. Never mind. Recover is a thing that I need. And then I guess the question is Dazzling Gleam or Psyshock. How many Psyshock TMs do I have in comparison to my... alright, we're going with Dazzling Gleam. Quaquaval is not a Fairymon, but it can use Misty Terrain? Really? I didn't know that. That's a strange one. That's not Recover. I guess I just want, like, Reflect. Do I have anything better for negating, what's it called? I really kind of want to use Substitute, not gonna lie. The ability to click Substitute and then hide behind my Recover and then just click Substitute again, while it does not that much health to me. Might be worth it in... I have so many Metal Sounds. Might be worth a try once... you know, go going in the future. If no one uses Misty Terrain, I can burn it with the Scald. That's a decent idea. I like that a lot. Oh, Stellar Terra Blast, probably not worth it. I might regret it, but I'm going to... put Substitute in. Now I'm going to... PP Max for our covers, because I won't be forgetting that on Goldango anytime soon. Or on this Goldango, at least. And then I probably will forget the Dazzling Gleams at this point, at some point, but... I have so many PP ups, so I don't care. And then you can have... a Shell Bell. I'll use 2 cannon support mon, B plus 100% burn. That actually sounds phenomenal. I'm really looking forward to that. I would love a 2 cannon. The cannon's the Pokemon that, like, I feel like would be really good, but I always forget about it. It's just so out of my mind, out of the box. But not even that crazy, because Beak Blast is just consistent. There are 2 options. Gengar with Psychic, Dazzling Gleam, and Nasty Plot, or Flutterman with Moonblast, Misty Terrain, and Fake Tears. I would say Gengar is better, because I think Flutterman will just die to Iron Head. If Gengar has Will-O-Wisp, that would be pretty good. you can click Will-O-Wisp on turn 1 and maybe be faster. I don't know, it depends what the EVs work out to. If you invest all of your speed EVs to make Gengar faster than +1 Kommo-o, then you're still not taking the hit as the Dragon Claw as well. But there could be other Pokemon lowering the attack. I'll try my bird. Reminded me of the bad guy from Iron Man 2. He was like, "Where is my bird? This is not my bird." No, it's not your bird. Looks just like the other bird, though. Okay. I want my bird. He wants his bird. Okay. Alright. Please don't use Misty Terrain. I don't think anything here is capable of Misty Terrain, but then again, I really do not know Misty Terrain mons off the top of my head, so we'll see. Oh, man, Beak Blast sounds so fun. You are neutral to the close combat, but all you have to do is catch one. Alright, I want to see what... Oh, I don't think the bird lived the hit. It did get the burn off, though, so, you know, trade. I'm always like, what do I do now? I didn't expect to kill it in one hit. I got the dragon with... And a lap. That's not even close to a Pokemon that I know. Are you using a Gen 10 Pokemon right now? Dragon Claw does that much. That's pretty epic. I have no clue what to use now because I keep being told different things. I mean, I think Goldango is going to work pretty great. I wish I had a thing to lower its attack, though. Oh, I guess the damage that I took was because of the burn, though. Now that I think about it. I can't even dazzlingly inside attack anybody. I think the play is Goldango, and then if you're doing it in a group with multiple people, then you need a Haze user to start with. I think that's just the best way to do it. So I might bring Dwayne next time, if we're gonna have a group like this. Because Dwayne can also intimidate and Haze. Should use Mirror Herb turn 1 to survive. Ooh, that's enticing. If I'm just recovering, the Mirror Herb is very enticing on Goldango, actually. Because then I get a defense boost. And I might move all my HP EVs into defense in that case. And a free special attack boost. That is very enticing. And a speed boost, so I get to set up the substitute first. You're so right. A Mirror Herb is actually really enticing. Annihilate might help. I could see coaching Annihilate helping. I feel like the +1 Dragon Claw is going to be difficult to keep up with, but you could probably do it. Let me try the Mirror Herb just for funsies. Leftovers would also be really helpful in Goldango, I think. Maybe more so helpful. Let's do the Mirror Herb for funsies, and then I think I might switch to lefties. Oh, wait, I have to put all my EVs in defense to be optimal, though. Ah, it's fine. Wait a minute, is this Goldango? Hold on, I think I'm dumb. Is Goldango down in speed up in defense? Oh yeah, I should be bold. Let me change that. Makes no sense being speed down nature. Not that it super matters, but I got all these bold mints burning holes in my pockets. Where I keep them. Might as well use them. That's better. Shall I add Haze to Gengar as I have a free move slot? Yeah, I think that would be worth it. To start out the battle with Haze, as long as nobody else is stat boosting with like a Mirror Herb. Wait a minute. That's me. I also needed to change Dwayne's set. I forgot about that. Wait, no, Haze is a field condition, not a status move, so Goldango is still affected by the Haze. Alright, let's make it happen. Ah, the cannon is also mirror. Now, is it going to give me, yeah, each independent step boost, and Gengar is probably going to be faster, so if it hazes, it's going to haze away all those boosts that we just got. Did the man just die? Gengar haze. There's that. That your strat is getting used. I mean, for this one at least. I'm probably about to immediately swap back to leftovers if I'm being honest. But it was funny the one time, and that's all that matters. Oh, I kinda needed those. Why did you do that? I want to throw up a heal shear, but the Milotic will lose its normal scale, so I'm a little bit afraid of killing the Milotic accidentally. / on purpose. But I think I'm going to do it anyways. Ow. Alright, let's work on getting the Tera off. Oh, Hurt Bite is a nice proc. Let me heal cheer for everybody, because I am doing fine. Giving my load some space. Start doing Tera damage. I'll try Goldango instead. I mean, I think 4 Goldangos would be optimal. Except for the fact that 1 stat debuffer for the attack is pretty handy. Maybe like 3 Goldangos and a Goldfish. Some random Intimidate mon that can hold its own. I also don't know what's gonna happen once it breaks the Tera Shield. Predator Stellar Goldango with 2 intimidates, time up but 90% damage. Should roll some NPC, which can trigger close combat. Yeah, close combat would be very handy. I think the Milotic's probably getting close combated right now, which is helping us out a lot. Except for the fact that Kommo-o gets rid of its stat changes right there. That's the thing that we like to be doing. Alright, it should be good. Alright, let me put you in the Premier Ball. If I can get some heal cheers or defense after I haze, then it'll be solid, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I can do that. Once I switch to leftovers here, I can definitely start defense cheer, because then I also take less damage for my substitute. It's spamming it to cannon with close combat. That also makes sense. Alright. Mirror, you were fun. You're gonna put a boy in the bag, and I am stealing crankshafts. Why do you have leftovers? Oh, because you're like an actual... Did I EV you? What the... Where did you come from? I'll figure it out later. I do not ever remember making a Magnezone for anything. Not even close. Alright, we're gonna bring back another Kommo-o. Just give me a sec. Oh, there we go. Yeah, this dragon. Thought I was losing my brain there for a sec. I've been focusing more on the Spatak drop to encourage close combat and Milotic. That makes sense. It is handy. Hey, it's useful. I'd like to know so I can keep using it. If not, I'll just attack. I think it was useful. It was slightly less useful because we had 2 Mirror Herb Pokemon, but now that I'm leftovers and maybe the 2 cannon will change to something else, I think the initial haze is pretty good. Because it also buys the Milotic a larger window to go for Chilling Water and Skitter Smack and stuff. I'm... Oh. We're not gonna have a healer, but we have two Pokemon that don't need a healer, and Gengar. And Mewtwo could be Life too. You know what? I'm gonna give the Mewtwo the benefit of the doubt. This could be an actual Tera Raid Mewtwo, and not just a Mewtwo that is here in order to be a Psychic type into a Fighting type. This Mewtwo might be a team player. Well, we'll see. We'll see. The fact that the Mewtwo is shiny does worry me a slight bit. Early. Hangs up for everybody. Unfortunately that Glingo has Metal Sound, which will not work here. And that Mewtwo didn't start with Calm Mind or anything, so I think it is also not a Mewtwo for Tera Raid. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I don't have this problem if I'm behind the substitute. Just let me be behind the substitute. I have a feeling that Kommo-o is going to get rid of my attack boost soon, so... I'm going to try and get off my Tera kind of quickly. Oh yeah, there it goes. I think it only did that once, so it should be fine to go to like +6 now. Kind of just need to outpace the Gengar dying. Has Mewtwo gone for 3 moves yet? I wonder why it hasn't Trash Twice. Oh, this is also Tera Golden Go, so it's gonna take more damage from Iron Head. Mewtwo needs Life Dew or something to heal everyone. That would be nice. Just loaded with Lunala. I did have Tauros with me to lower the attack. Well, that sounds like a pretty good time. Crit. Unfortunate. Have just successfully soloed, now searching for support infos or better movesets for attackers. Shadow Ball, Terra Blast, Terra Stellar, Nasty Plot, Recover, and Psychic. Oh, for Goldango? I mean, I like the Substitute Recover. Then, if I'm slower than the Kommo-o, it can't flinch me through the Iron Head. You do risk a little bit more HP, but then you save a little bit of HP because it's not doing damage to you, actually. You just do one big chunk of damage to yourself. Real close to beating it? Yeah. Yeah, it was close. I mean, I imagine Dusclops is a pretty good support here because you can Will-O-Wisp, you can Skitter Smack. You can't you can pain split your own allies if you're doing it with allies that don't care about dying / NPCs. Oh, there's a Tornadus here. Why? Maybe the Tornadus is cooking. We'll see. I don't think so, but we'll see. I had a Terra Psychic, obviously. Well, I mean, I think Terra Stellar also makes sense on Lunala, for sure. And Psychic, Calm Mind, Cosmic Power, and Moonblast. Last two moves was essentially backup moves. Done 3 Calm Minds and 3 Psychics and Terrestrialize. That's a pretty solid game plan you got there, Devil Ash. Alright, I'm gonna try to kill Shear before the Gengar move, or defense Shear before the Gengar, just so the Gengar has a little bit better chance to live. I messed up. Oh well. For the Gengar, maybe just avoid moving once you get the haze off. Try to minimize the number of turns that you're dead. I had a thought, and the thought is that those 2 turns that it flinched me at the start of the game were the 2 turns that I think mattered for the overall game. Yes, I haven't calculated the power of moves, but you Shadow Ball slash Tera Blast during the shield. I mean, if you're using style like Tera Blast, it should probably do more. Actually, I guess the shield. Yeah, unless the Tera Blast does more. Yeah, I don't even think that initial nasty plot that I do is worth it. It's just gonna clear it away. I can't share any. Well, just don't use moves. Don't use any moves at all. We want Gengar to use minimum moves. Just wait out your entire time. Because cheering is still a move that causes you to die. You know what? Maybe it's not over. Oh, I just saw how low the other Goldango was. It might be over. If the other Goldango could swap its moveset to be more survivable, that would be great. Also, if Tornadus could not die, that would also be great. Probably stop for tonight as I have a Pokemon now, so it'll be easier for people if I'm out of the way. Fair enough, fair enough. I mean, I feel like I need to clarify a few things, which is when I say to take like min turns or to stop using moves, what needs to happen is that you just like put your controller down and don't do anything. Because then, eventually, the game will force you to move after a certain amount of time. But if we can minimize the knockouts by taking longer, then we have a better shot. Also, we just need Goldangos, really. Mons that can take hits, not the Tornadus and the Mewtwo that spend a lot of time just fuddling around and doing nothing. Alright, 3 Goldengos and an alien. A very tanky, dummy thick alien, too. What are the stats on the Goldango that you're using? I just put all of my EVs in the HP and special attack. And it seems to hold up fine. If you wanted to optimize it for this Tera raid, instead of putting it all into HP, put it all into defense, since it can't hit you with Boom Burst, and you take like 3% less damage if you put it all into defense. Alright, I'm just gonna get some Giga Chip. The Dazzling Gleam, before it sets up the Tera Shield. Being as I am in a position to do so, I'm going to heal cheer for me and the other Goldengos, specifically the ones that are getting set up, and the Deoxys is a tad bit low. That was a good heal cheer, too. Critical hit's probably gonna break the sub, isn't it? Yeah. Almost sub back. Ironhead, what'd you throw that at me for? Gonna head off, good luck with the raids, but thanks for coming out, Slight Bentley Soul. I appreciate it, as always. There we go, that's the thing I was waiting for. I'll get set up on this pool. Ooh, I was about to go for Guild Cheer too. Hey. Guild Cheer for the other folks. Not great. Not great, that one. Hey, you like those dangos can defense cheer? Or an ass spot, that was also a thing I can do. I think with the Deoxys, we can't make it out of this anymore. I might swap the setup a bit. Getting rid of those FDF booze. I feel like it's still. I think what I should have done is I should have brought the Quillfish here to help out the other two Goldangos with acid spray and stuff to make this go faster. So I'm gonna change Quillfish's moveset in case we get more like with that Tera raid. And then the Boom Burst. Yeah, I'm all HP defense. Once I start minimizing though, I'm probably fine. Except for that one time where it wipes away the changes. But then if I die, I get off another Intimidate, which also helps out. Now I have the. If you need the code, rewind the stream. But I want to see how fast the Kommo-o is specifically. Because then you could maybe EV your Goldango so that you could always substitute in front of the Kommo-o. I guess it doesn't help if you're Tera. Tera Psychic, I think, is just a better Tera here because you don't make yourself weak to the Iron Head. And it'll still click Dragon Claw into you. Just you don't resist it anymore. Oh, wait. Kommo is somewhere in the Aether over here. Where did it go? Oh, wait. It's in Steel. There it is. 206. And where's Goldango? 204. So if you invest 12 speed EVs, you can outspeed it with Goldango. Okay. We're gonna take a risk. Chestnut is here. I'm gonna bring our man's Quillfish. To attempt to help out the Goldangos a little bit. Oh, also, thank you. Joe Mag? Over on Twitch for the follow. I appreciate that. You don't have to intimidate. Gray Haze. Ooh, I did a tad of one. I thought it was. Why does the chest not have Earthquake? That's not what I signed up for. Alright, well I'm gonna be taking mid-turns here. Might be better if I die faster. Yeah, we can't win with this chestnut. If this is just the Tera raid chestnut, this chestnut has no survivability and we just can't win it. There's no Pokemon I could have brought here that we can beat it with this chestnut. I mean, I'm gonna go for the Hang Tufture and then die, and then try and come back and minimize, but I don't think we can win with this chestnut. It's just not doing anything. It's doing negative things. I come back, get off the Intimidate. I no longer have to take the boosted Boom Burst, and we have the defense cheer. Acid Spray helps out. Now I've doubled their damage. Arrow's just not though. Rid of our set changes and abilities. Actually, if I minimize now and then never get hit, Dwayne might be able to stick around, and we can maybe win this. Don't hit me, please. That's the one where I really did not hit me. If the chestnut could do anything for the heal cheer, you're not doing any damage with Earthquake. Use your eyeballs. Just look at the damage that you're doing and see that it is nothing. Alright, I'm gonna heal cheer for the group because the group heal cheered for me. I have a decent chance to dodge the Boom Burst. Okay, nice dodge. I'm gonna go for my last minimize. Dwayne dodged it. Early on. Honestly, I think if we're gonna beat this, I need to Acid Spray. I think Goldangos need to like clap it here. Break the Tera Shield, break the Tera Shield. If you break the Tera Shield, then we get another turn. Dwayne is dodging like crazy. Dwayne, dodge it. Good job, Dwayne. No, it's just not. No, please don't die. Oh, it's just not got the one extra turn. Whoever hits me, but I always live it. No, it's just not. Please don't tell me you gave this away by moving. Just one more attack. Just one more attack. Yes, the Goldango did it. Alright, that should not have worked. That should not have worked, but it did. We got really lucky there. Oh, that was great. Alright, Dwayne took more damage from the boom burst than I was expecting, so we're probably not going to put Dwayne up to doing that ever again. Alright, anyway, we haven't been many Kommo-o raids today. I'm forgetting how this works, so I need to summon another Kommo-o raid. Oh, second try. There we go. You know, I feel like Skeletor's just gotta be worth it. No, wait, no, Skeletor's just soundproof. There's no reason to use Skeletor. Alright, let's go find that Kommo-o. It's right over there. Did not go far. Unless I'm being punked. I'm gonna check something real quick once. Code's been up for long enough. Oh, we're fast. I mean, as long as Crankshaft can get off... What was it? Haze? I'm pretty sure Crankshaft was hazing before. Haze and Iron Defense. Crankshaft might be able to do this too. And Crankshaft also has Acid Spray to help out the Goldangos. And we'll be getting close combated, so the Kommo-o will lower its... what's it called? It's defenses. Mirror Herb, Haze, into Iron Defense, into Acid Spray, last move to keep me alive, which should probably be Rest. I might try that next. Ooh, we got a Toxapex. So we've got a Gengar. Okay. Well, we'll see how it goes. What's Gengar gonna do? I'm curious. I have a feeling Gengar's gonna get one-shotted and die, but what did Gengar do with the speed boost? It didn't do anything. Okay. Well, I'm a sub. Oh, it clears smog. That's better than haze. I should just put clear smog on River for him then. Ah, Gengar has Essence Spray too. Ivy's me? I see, I see. Alright, let's work on going Stellar Tera. Especially since the Gengar is acid spraying. That changes an ability to go away. Ah, Gengar became my type. That's pretty cool. Great use of Reflect type there. I'm gonna start hitting him on +4. Unfortunately, we lost that Goldengo. Alright, if you're gonna flinch me and I can't move, I'm gonna get pretty mad. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get pretty mad. I'm getting a tiny little bit more mad. Every time it happens, I wish I just went for Substitute, and if I went for Substitute, I wouldn't have these problems, but I want to go for Substitute because it just wastes a turn, but then I also get to waste a turn if I get hit with the flinch. Like that was Iron Head getting disabled. Does Yux's stored power? Kind of random, but I just thought about cosmic power, agility, Deoxys, stored power. That was a pretty good haul, honestly, right there. I'm not complaining about an ability patch in 3 Urva. Especially, there's 2 of them salty, right? Or was it 2 bitters and a salty? Alright, let's not do that. Let's get another Kommo-o. Where do I get Clear Smog? I gotta get Clear Smog. Did we not get Clear Smog as Rougher from? Is that why I was using Haze before? I'll start flying over to the next Kommo-o in the meantime, but... Find Clear Smog. Might be blind. That's in some weird-ish spot. Reflect type strat only is available during the turn when the player's stat resets, as Goldango isn't good as gold this turn. That's a pretty great insight. I didn't think about that. Okay, just a second. Clear Smog. Whoops. We don't have Clear Smog? Ah, that's a bummer. Oh well. Maybe another day, Crankshaft. Maybe another day. I kind of want to try the mirror herb again. And we're going in with clear smog instead of haze. I'm mostly getting healed up at heal cheers anyways. We might be lagging. It's a manual cooling. Alright. Oh, we have a Mew and a God of Death. I mean, it's better if we did this with that, with not all of us, if we're gonna use God of Death, but we'll see what happens. I'm waiting for Toxapex to move, because I think Toxapex will probably also clear smog. Oh, no, it's haze. What the heck? Alright, we're gonna act like we didn't see that. What have you tried out so far? I've mainly just been using Goldango. It's a pretty good success. A lot of people have talked about using, what's his face? Lunala. Lunala I think is really good here. Slowbro, Annihilate, Magirna all get one-shot. Slowbro's getting one-shotted? I don't think you're training your Slowbro correctly if Slowbro's getting one-shotted. You might need some more defense on that boy. I think Magirna will take... I mean, I guess we have a Magirna right now who took a lot, but... I don't think Magirna necessarily gets one-shot either. Boomburst and Dragon Claw just one-shot everything. Adam Dawson, are you investing your EVs in the right spot? Tell me now how you're getting your Pokemon. My Slowbro has max defense and max HP. I don't think it should be getting one-hit KO'd by Dragon Claw then. That seems unrealistic. I mean, I also don't think Slowbro is super great here in terms of longevity, but... I think I'm gonna all out here. Try and help boost the damage of the Magirna. So it can get through Tera Shield faster. And oh, it's actually doing a lot. Oh, I guess it is close combating the Magirna, or at least it was. Oh, and the Toxapex going for Haze also helps out the Magirna to get through the death drops for Magirna. Go for one, that's flat. And now that's ugly. Can you not even win the raid online? Well, it's probably because there's a bunch of noobs online at this point. If Slowbro has skill swap, iron defense, nasty plot, and sword power. Alright, well you don't need the skill swap. And I would say to run... I think... what I would do if you really wanted to make Slowbro work, I think what you need is a Mirror Herb to start with, and to trade your skill swap for cover, and then, or actually, trade your skill swap for I would say Scald, but Iron Defense is... if you have Iron Defense, then that's kind of pointless, and it works into Stored Power. I feel like Stored Power is just kind of difficult to pull off unless you're working with the supporters in this one. Is raised impossible to do solo? Well, I very much doubt that. It's probably difficult to do it online with people who don't know what they're doing, because you need people who know what they're doing. Kind of like we just demonstrated. Let me hide screen and bring back another Kommo-o. I mean, you can do it with us, Adam Dawson. As long as you got a Pokemon that can hold its ground decently well. Or a support that can hold its ground decently well. Let me try that again. Always works the second time. Yep, there we go. Oh, there's that Reverberm, or... Both of these outbreaks I needed like a week ago, back during Excalibur raids. There's Psychic. What? Oh, there it is. It's so far away from any fly points. Anyway, I'll be able to beat this. Yeah, give me just a second. We'll fly over to Kommo-os, and even if you don't get in this next Kommo-o, we're gonna do a bunch more Kommo-os after this next Kommo-o, so don't you worry about it. Steel Fairy, Tera Fairy isn't a good choice for this raid, I think. Before Tera, close combat is neutral. After Tera, Iron Head hits. Yeah. Who would that be? Tingaton and Zacian? I don't think they have a lot of play here. Especially not Zacian, because Zacian needs its item to be Rusted Sword, and that's kind of pointless in Tera raids to do that. They need like a Shell Bell or something to help keep you alive. Because Zacian has no recovery moves, really. On my 940th attempt? That cannot possibly be true. The Tera raid has only been out for an hour and 45 minutes, which would mean that you have done an attempt nearly once. You've done 9 attempts every minute since the Tera raid has been out. Boomer search for Toxapex, needed to adjust the EVs or use other supporters. Let's look at Ghost. Ghost supporters. Ghost supporters who can deal with the Dragon Claw and the Iron Head would be ideal. Let me see about making some recommendations. Obviously, Goldango. Still up there. Pretty great. I was looking over Goldango's moves. I was kind of tempted to put on Flash Cannon just for the Spadef drops. Yeah, other than that, there's not anything else I'd really want to put on Goldango. Klenger's Soul makes it impossible to beat. Well, I wouldn't say it makes it impossible. You just gotta think it's outside the box a little bit. See, there's Opportunist Espathra is actually really good here, because you copy the Klinger Soul, and then you click Lumina Crash into it, and you reduce its special defense. Espathra is actually really, really nice here. Mirror Herb, Opportunist Espathra would go crazy here. I think it's about to, honestly. I tried Goldango and it got one. There's no shot. Don't lie to me. Why lie to me? There's no reason to do that. You're just coming in here to complain at this point. There is no shot that you are using a level 100 Goldango and getting one-shotted. You don't even have to invest the HP EVs. Oh, that's a good heal chair. Try getting it, but no luck. Don't worry, we'll do another one after this one. Oh, this is Pathra's speed boost. That is not the reason I thought his Pathra was here. Stored power is pretty great, though. Is this... Where is this as Pathra? Why not just Opportunist? Ah, well. Let me start Dazzling Gleaming. Seven-star raids need the difficulty lowered. I've been saying it since the games came out. I've been playing. Oh, you're that person who always comes in and says about how they've been playing since Red, Blue, and Yellow. I remember you now. Yeah, no, I don't think they need the difficulty lowered at all. I think that people just need to get better at doing them and realizing game mechanics. Because every single one has been soloable other than Mewtwo. You just need the right strategy. Fluttermane is the only thing I think could work. Well, I got some unfortunate news for you, but Fluttermane is going to, in fact, catch an Iron Head and die. Because Steel type moves are super effective on fairy types. PS Mirror Herb or Opportunist slow down inputs to the messages. If have some important to do, can you please log at first? The strat may be risky securely placed. But first and faint first. Yeah. That's the downside to being Mirror Herb. Steel resist Dragon, I think, so does Ghost. Steel does resist Dragon, but it does not resist Ghost. Ghost has no interaction with those two typings. They're just neutral into both. Ghost resist Steel? It doesn't, though. That's just not... That's not... Hold on. Let me go find a Ghost type and we can prove this. Should be a doggo on the mountain? There's a ghost, but I can't hit it. I get rid of substitute temporarily. And Oh, there's Doggo. No, that's a Bergmite. There's so many Pokemon here that are not Ghost Doggo. Hold on. Where's a consistent ghost type that I can pull out? Oh, it's nighttime here. Since when it used to resist Steel? No, Steel used to resist Ghost all the way back in Gen 5. And then they introduced the Fairy type. And they changed the interaction in order to nerf Steel. Where are all the dead people? Why is nobody dead these days? Oh, there's dead mans. Alright, let's make some cash real quick. Steel type attack into a ghost type. Neutral damage. Alright. I had to waste a lot of gas for that one, but... Oh, I'm kind of dumb. I flew so far away from that fighting Tera, and now I have to fly all the way back. Do you remember Flamingo with Scrappy using close combat in early PvP seasons? I do. Also remember using it during Regulation H. Now you can mess up Goldango. Very balanced the typings. We don't need another type. 18 is enough. Yeah, I think that's true. I would like it if Fairy no longer resisted Bug, and that is probably the one change that I would make. Alright, I'm gonna take off... I don't want Substitute anymore because it is kinda pointless. But there's really not much anything better. Like, there's Charge Beam I could use to boost my special attack and get Tera. And Flash Cannon has, like, a 10% chance to lower Spadaf. Oh, Psychic is just stronger than Dazzling Gleam. I should do that. Also, also the chance to Spadaf drop. Yeah, I should just be doing that. Alright, give me substitute back because I don't have anything better. Now I'm going to PP Max Psychics with PP ups. Yeah, I think Tera Psychic Goldango is a pretty decent bet. Alright, Terra Rico's up. Use Shadow Ball and Terra Blast instead. The thing about using Terra Blast is I don't want to lower my own special attack. I could use Shadow Ball for this Spadef drop, but I'm always going to be clicking Psychic for the super effective, and then I could get the Spadef drop that way anyways. Didn't know Goldango could learn Dazzling Gleam? Yeah, it's pretty good. I didn't think Goldango had Psychic. I thought it only had Psyshock. Which is why I was mentioning Psyshock earlier, but Psychic is clearly superior. Way, way better. Alice is my in-game name. I see, I see. Got Skarmory coming in hot. And then Magearna again. Okay. I was not looking forward to the Magearna. Oops, wrong mon. Reset code. Oh, well, that was too late. Magearna easy clear. Magearna would be an easy clear if it was by itself. Because then it can get its God of Death boost from the allies. But if your allies do not want to die, then Magearna is going to be a bit of a liability. But if you're on the verge of death, just try to avoid dying. That's all I can really say. This is easier solo though. Yeah, the Magearna absolutely would have this solo. 1000%. Yeah, see, Slowbro, you need to start with defensive play. Otherwise, you're just gonna get 2-hit KO'd every time. If you start by clicking Nasty Fly, you're just gonna take, like, the max damage and not have any room to recover. I guess I should just KO. I can't KO anything here with Psychic, actually. I can try the Skarmory. The Skarmory is a defense tank, not a Spadef tank. You Slowbro down 2 hits? Well, don't start with Nasty Plot then. If you were consistently getting bodied by whatever the Kommo is hitting you with, then you probably need to change your defensive type. Because Psychic is good for resisting the Fighting type move, but not the Dragon type move. So you know what? Forgive me for canceling this, but I'm going to do something real quick. Let me grab you. And you are going to pinch this. Because then if we're in a team of 4 damage mons, we can have a heal mon. Boom Burst is 2-hit KOing me. You might need the Citrus Berry then, if you're trying to use Slowbro, because then you'll go up 25% of your health whenever it knocks you down. And the Boom Burst won't be as strong, so you can get off Iron Defense, Amnesia, Recover, and then trying the Stored Power. Probably won't beat it solo. Also, attack Kommo-o Boom Burst versus 0 HP, 0 Spadef Slowbro is a guaranteed 2-KO. But that's 0 HP, 0 Spadef. So if you have, what's max HP then? Is max HP... Okay, Illumise is coming in as a support. I mean, if the Slowbro and Goldango should be enough DPS, and I can friend guard for everybody, then we'll give this a shot. Max HP is a 50-50 chance to KO. Okay. Hey, if you have the Citrus Berry, then you could maybe. But now I'm going to activate Friend Guard. Now I'm going to stay here for a sec. And hopefully the Illumise will do something to help me out. And then I can help the Illumise out. Okay, there's a reflect. I'm gonna go. Okay, the Illumise has struggle mode. Oh, the Slowbro is risking death. Why is it doing that? Slowbro, just let me heal you up. If you're low, don't use attacking moves or cheers or any of that stuff. Just let me life heal you up. Oh, the Illumise has Mud Slap is also phenomenal. Slowbro, stop risking the crit and just stand still for a second. I need to life heal you back up. Alright, the Slowbro doesn't feel like stopping at any point, which is rather unfortunate. Only because of the Mud Slap, so the Illumise assists the Slowbro at some point. Let's go for the light screen just in case. Like right now. Gonna be one of those days that I wish I'd TP max these life dues. Aww, PP punched a good move. Oh, if I set changes. Use one of my heal cheers here for the Goldango. So we can more safely build up, even though it was kind of a bad heal cheer. Chilling water. Now I'm gonna stop taking turns for a bit because I do not want to risk being crit hit. Defense falls, but I don't think that matters for any of us. Here comes the big Slugro Sword Power hit. I'm gonna let screen add. Okay. I'm gonna wait for the longest amount of time and I'll force me to let screen. I'm not gonna do anything for a bit. And there we go, another one down. Alright, let's get another Kommo-o back. Second time. Always get it on the second time. There we go. And we're back. Need to get it on Violet. I would say if you're gonna like transfer your Slowbro over, you could probably. I think what I would change with the Slowbro is to be Max Spadef instead and Amnesia, and you just have to hope for the Intimidate NPCs. helpful and give me gold coins. I need to evolve a Gimme Ghoul at some point so I can start collecting coins again when I'm walking around the world. Alright. Tera fighting Tera raid. Can you help me on Violet? I mean, if you sign into your Violet and then join a Tera raid, then yep. For sure. I wonder if Austin John made a video about this yet. He didn't do the previous one, so I'm not expecting one, but... it seems Austin John decided not to make a video on this one. I also have not enough Fresh Start Mochi and Pommic Berries. Need another set, so I'll have to make a new one. It is a struggle. I really want to try the solo with Opportunist Mirror Herb Espathra, because I feel like you could click 3 Lumina Crashes and then click Tera Psychic fast enough and then just win. Or at least break Tera Bar. Then again, you do get two defense boosts versus it's 1 attack boost. And since you're Mirror Herb, you can't be Shell Bell or any recovery item. Refresh this timer. I need help badly. Well, that's what we're here for, Zucchini Dude. Well, I guess that's what I'm here for. Other people might just be here to grind resources. And helping people out is more of a secondary thing, but... Oh, 2 Slowbros, huh? Might need to bring this man instead. Oh, or Arceus. That is also a Pokemon that can come. I don't know if the Arceus is going to be playing into helping the team out, though. Or if it just wants to click its Calm Mind and then Tera Fairy Judgment. Or Psychic. It might be Psychic. I'll wait to see if one more person joins, but I'm going to lock in Clefairy for now. So that everybody can benefit from the friend guard, and if we get Intimidate Mon as our last one, that would be pretty great. Alright, let's save 4 seconds. Garganacl, jeez. Actually, I guess it'll close combat to Garganacl, so that is semi-helpful. Okay, nice. Darcy's chilling water. Arceus? Stop moving? I've been waiting for it to do something other than chill. Oh, okay. There's Acid Spray at least. How many more turns the light screen got? None. Okay, that's bad. Light screen. Hopefully Arceus goes for chilling one. Okay. Let's use the heal cheer to heal up me and Arceus. The light screen is up. Arceus, I think it's acid sprayed enough. We pretty low. Arceus gonna start playing back. What is the Arceus doing? It's like he only knows to click like one. Yeah, judgment, right? Yeah, there's judgment. Critical hit on Slowroy is very unfortunate there. I don't really know why the Arceus just didn't do the correct things there. Almost had that, we just needed the same. What we needed the Arceus to do was to not click Acid Spray 5 times, and to click Judgment. Because it just decided not to attack there. Like, it clicked Chilling Water too many times at the start, for one. To where I kept having to heal it back up. And then it just didn't... Like, the Acid Sprays were good, obviously, because then you lower the Spadef, and then you would think it would go for Judgment. But then it clicked Acid Spray 5 times, when the Spadef was already at the minimum. So I don't know why the Arceus did the things it did. Because we probably would have won if the Arceus just played like a normal Pokemon. Especially since the Kommo-o was also clicking close combat into the Garganacl, so that means that even those 3 initial acid sprays were not efficient. What is the team that we have now? I'm going to swap over to Clefairy and hope that the other Pokemon have things for being team players. I mean, at least that Arceus wasn't the strangest Arceus that I've ever seen. for the Slowbros out there, it would also help if you started with your defensive stat boosting before your offensive stat boosting. So that way you take less damage. For me, that's just how much it did. Oh, because we didn't have a defense cheer from the... Oh, that's actually a really good kill cheer. I didn't need to do that kill cheer. Kind of wasted. Why? Did I just watch that click Aurora Beam? That, wait, hold on. Did I see that Enamorous just do what I think it just did? Did I just watch Contrary Enamorous like Iron Defense? Huh. That's a new one. No one is. There's no. Adam Dawson, there's no. I don't know if you've been paying attention to the other two people other than Slowbro and me, but I'm gonna take a shot and say that there's no shot that we could win this. Not with a Magearna that has Aurora Beam and a Contrary Enamorous who has Iron Defense. Gonna put that one out there. I don't think this one is winnable. And we have people who know what they're doing. I mean, that would be preferable. What would be great if we had, like, 2 Slowbros and 2 Clefairies, because then I could get my own Friend Guard. Because I can't Friend Guard for myself, because I can't be friends with myself. I can be friends with other friends. Contrary Iron Defense should use Superpower. It should use just not Iron Defense. That's at least the base level that we're talking about. Iron Defense is it's not a cook. Is in fact not great. That is an anti-cook if I've ever seen one. Not the worst thing ever, surprisingly, that I've ever seen, but it is pretty up there. waiting to see what the second person locks in because it may determine what they use. Oh wait, the name of the second person is the person who followed on Twitch a while ago. So if you're watching on Twitch, hi. Please don't use an Amorous that has Iron Defense. It's not great. You've contrary, so you're actually doing the opposite of what you want to do. Oh, we lost a person. What if he doesn't change? Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for. How have you got an Enamorous, but you don't have a Goldango? That's my question. Ah, that's pretty good. I like Cresselia. Cresselia is pretty nice here. We will need Slowbro to do like all of our damage, but if you sit idle and don't move, that might work. Yeah, that's preferred, but I have a feeling that that might be a strategy behind comprehension at this point. Alright, I'm gonna sit for a bit and friend guard for the Cresselia and the Illumise while they do some stat dropping. Psychic terrain is not helpful. Right now, at least. Okay, that went from Mudslap. Use Mudslap next. Plate screen. Yeah, Mudslap Miss, let's go. How's that light screen looking? Still pretty healthy. Can I get a Mudslap Miss, please? Pretty please. It would be very handy. qualified sections. Reading bad. I think I might die if I get. I don't have light screen right now. I'm going to hold off. Oh, we lost people these days. In that case, I think I'm going to have to risk the light screen. Okay, we missed. Looks like this Cresselia isn't a healer. Yeah, this is also a thing that I'm noticing. Seems to have a lot of fairy moves. Not a lot of lunar blessings. Shoots through the field. Kommo gets rid of a bunch of things. I am going to charm. Oh, I forgot about Psychic Train. Psychic Train would have been helpful kind of a second ago when Slowbro was ready to be set up and stuff, but I guess now is as good a time as any. Alright, and there we go. Okay, I have my controller plugged in for a bit. I think we're gonna do one more Kommo raid and then we will be done for the day. We will be back on the Sunday before Kommo disappears. Which, whoops, I'm messing this up. I wouldn't worry too much. But also, if enough people requested it, we could do another viewer suggestions live stream, which usually just turns into doing 7-star Tera raids on next Friday. Oh, there it is. just north of here, right? Yeah, it's that one. Alright, last one for today. Unless everybody's just satisfied with their Kommo-os at this point, and nobody joins Tera, in which case it might just end, be at a good stopping point. Alright, if there's nobody in at 30 seconds, then I'm just going to quit the Tera raid, and we're going to wrap up. Alright, I'm going to quit the Tera raid, and we're going to wrap up. Well, thanks everybody for coming out. Good times. Got some Kommo raids done very handily. Again, we will be back next Sunday. Or the Sunday where Kommo disappears, we will be back to do Kommo raids before it disappears. So look forward to that in the future. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.